Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Music Scrap, the Musical Scrapper. Beautiful, sunny Thursday on the east coast of Canada. It's supposed to be sunny all weekend. A few clouds coming in on Monday. As Jose goes by and Maria gets closer. Anyway, so for now, it's gorgeous. That's all that counts. It's going to be a warm day tomorrow. A nice day on Saturday. Anyway. Oh, well, that's true, Dee Dee. It's in the garbage can, so I guess, yeah, I could take it out and put it in a separate garbage bag. I don't think there's much else in the garbage can anyway. Yeah. True. Yeah, I'll do that afterwards. I'll take a photo. It was a new garbage bag, so, yeah. Anyway. Alright, so for those watching recording, sorry about that. There's just an issue with the delivery of my new fridge, and we were talking about it before recording. So, anyway. So, on Monday's stream, I finished my bottle vase portrait here, watercolor. And I started this one. My poor vase is lopsided. I like how it turned out, but it's a little lopsided. I don't know how I did that. I didn't see some of the lines. It's printed in grayscale. This is the original. This is the book, Blossom Shading, Volume 3. And someone sent me this from the book depository. Who was it that ordered it? I should be like Dee Dee. I should have put a sticky note on it so I would remember who gifted it to me. But my brain, so if anyone in here nifted it to me, but anyway. So this is what the original pictures are. They're all grayscale. So I thought I would just try printing off one on watercolor paper. And I actually reduced the amount of, I reduced quite substantially. You can see I used Adobe Photoshop. And I reduced the amount of gray in it. I left just enough so that I could see the shading areas. I didn't want to leave too much ink in case it ran dye. But it wasn't running dye, so that's okay. So I need to finish the background and do the sunflowers. So I think I'll do the sunflowers first. Thanks, Galina. All right. So I need my lemon yellow. And my cad yellow deep. That's probably all I'm gonna need for the, and then for the petals, I think I'm not gonna go with, I may need a little orange, so I will wet that. And then for the center, I need burnt umber, and I'm going to use a little bit of the what color is that? Permanent magenta, I believe. Okay. So sorry, just gonna make sure this is clean for my yellows here. Alright. Alright, so So I need lemon yellow. This is for the highlights on the petals. All right. And then for the in, need some burnt umber. I'm going to try the permanent magenta with the burnt umber. Okie dokie. Actually, I think I'm going to turn it this way just so that Alright, my number 7 round. Oh, I need to Yeah, a very quiet group today. For those watching the recording, this is recorded live. This is live on Ustream.tv with a live chat who seem to be sleeping a little bit today, but maybe they're just working or arting. I know Dee Dee's eating tacos, so hopefully she won't get any crumbs in her computer keyboard. Alright, so lemon yellow is going on first. Lightest color. It will be leaving highlights. And while that's still wet, I'm going to go in with the first layer of my Cad Yellow Deep. Dee Dee. Okay, Dee Dee. Janet's hanging with Robert, so she won't be here. I'm not sure where Eileen is. It's the type of ink. Most of the Epson photo printer inks don't smear. And mine is I used to have the same one Dee Dee does, the 850, but I had to get a new one because I broke my old one. Silly me. Anyway, it is an Epson XP, forget what it is now, the one I have, but it has water resistant photo ink in it. But I also used to have an HP photo printer that the ink didn't smear either. So ooh, stuck my finger in that, darn it. Alright, lemon yellow first. These are my Shinhan PWC Professional Watercolor Artist Grade Paints. from a tube put into my palette. It doesn't matter if my yellow goes down over where the green is going to be for the stem. Obviously, because it this is my base layer. No details yet. Oh, both my kitties were like that. For the last 3 years, they would let me, they did let me go up and pick them up. The last, oh no, maybe, they didn't like to be held. So, but they would come up they would lay on my knee. And I could pat them on my knee. But they didn't want me picking them up and initiating Mine were always like that. That was okay. They came and laid on my knee. That's, what more can you ask? I didn't have to snuggle them. Oh, except for Presto at night on bed. She wouldn't leave me alone. She had to basically sit on my face to sleep. Hey, Rue, nice to see you. Poor Janet, after Dee Dee was done yesterday, I was like, oh, Janet's coming on in Joycey's place. Yay. And then I fell asleep about 10 minutes after Dee Dee's stream, and I woke up at like supper time. That's what happens. I only got awakened 45 minutes early when my fridge came yesterday, but it never seems to matter. If I'm awakened before I was supposed to get up, I just can never stay awake, it seems. Alright. And now to my third flower. Not exactly sure why. Oh, yeah, okay. I see. Gotcha. Alright, so let's wet it. Ooh. Oh, now I just got my clean water's yellow now. Oh, well. It's alright, I guess. Just one moment. I gotta find my roll of tape here. Dingley Delification? Never heard of that person. Poor Dee Dee must not have slept at all the 10 days that I was MIA recently, without my videos to sleep to. Poor thing. So I've got my doctor's appointment tomorrow. I've got a list of things, including my thumb, which is getting more and more sore every day. Ugh. Alright, top layer of lemon yellow, just for some brightness, for nice bright sunny highlights. So wet on wet for my glazing first layers here. Base layer, just to add some color. Brush strokes are going in the direction of my petals here. Ah, you watched reruns. Okay, Dee Dee watched reruns. Oh, by the way, on my last stream we were talking, Dee Dee, you weren't here, about the whole UT escapade. And I did tweet a link to that. That's one that I downloaded before Ustream was getting rid of it. February, I think it was 2012 or something. It's on my YouTube channel, and I did tweet a link to it the other day. So if anyone wants to watch the UT molding escapade with my, it was quite a ways into the video, but yeah, where Dee Dee almost had to replace my cuckoo clock dies. Yeah. Yeah, me too, Rue, which is why I'm finally getting to live one of my dreams. Yay, Dee Dee! Spelled correctly. With no voice. My voice is still bad from when I had the flu in May. Okay, so before I do any finishing layers of that, I'm going to do the inside. And so I'm going to start with burnt umber. So Ozagran Jen is not streaming tonight because it's her grandson Cam's grade 12 graduation. I'm not sure what she said they called it there in Australia, but it's year 12 or grade 12, his graduation. And I'm going in on top of that while it's wet with the permanent magenta, which is a nice deep brownish purple. There will be more layers, but this is just the first layer. I'm still dabbing it in to try to give a little... Oh, I'm not sure what that is from. Anyway, I got it picked up. Piece of string or something. Watch it as it dries because it's pooling here. So I'm going to dry off my brush and use a thirsty brush to pick up any of this that's pooling so I don't get a backwash and a bloom. Alright, so burnt umber first. One of the important aspects of watercoloring is seeing underlying colors that you want to have. And the center of most, depending on the, sometimes the centers of the sunflowers look quite green, but then as the seeds mature, or whatever you want to call it, it turns to like a a brownish purple. So I put the burnt umber on first. And then go in with my permanent magenta. Yeah, okay. We call it grade 12, but yeah, okay. I guess that's a no. CB. I guess that's a no. Yes, Rue, the same idea with pan watercolors, because basically I turn my tubes, because I put my tubes out into my pan, into a palette, then yes, they are basically the same as pan watercolors. So yes, these techniques will work the same with pan watercolors. You would just wet your pan watercolors, and take them out into a palette just the same as I do here, and it would work all the same. Yep. Alright, so now I'm going to make sure those centers are dry. It's still just the first layer, but for my detail, I need to have... For another layer, you need to dry your layers in between, because once they start drying, then you have to dry them. So, oh, did I put? Alright, so now I'm going to go in with some details. So I'm going to use my next brush down here. My number 3. Or 5. Which one do I want to use? My 5 or my 3? I think I'll use my 3. And I'm going to take some a little bit thicker magenta here. And some thicker burnt umber right from the palette, just so I have a little bit thicker to do the details. So I'm going in with some thicker where there's going to be some shadows. Still working on the center. Then I'm going to clean my brush, go in with a damp but clean brush, and feather out those shadows because we don't want them to be a harsh line there. And along here. Alright, so now I'm going to go in with more of the magenta. Add some texture. Just dotting it on. Takes away a lot of the guesswork with the grayscale that I'm starting with, so it does help. Some hard edges there. I want to get rid of those by wetting the areas around it so it kind of feathers out.
And I'm just going to go around the edge here with a little bit of the magenta. Just to deepen the shadow just at the bottom here a little bit. Thanks, you guys. All right. Okay. On to the next one here. So just going back and forth between my magenta and the burnt umber. This one has a lot of direct light shining on it, so it doesn't have a lot of detail or a lot of shading. Just going to add a little more burnt umber wash there.
Okay. Hi, May. Haven't heard. Now, hi, Allie. Not sure why that would be a bad dream. I would think that would be a good dream. A nice new set of Crayolas. Oh, I see, Allie.
my hand in the wet one. Dang it.
Well, Walmart, Ellie, do you have a Walmart? Walmart has the 100 super tips for $14 here in Canada, so they must be cheaper than that for the 100 in the US. Karen, because you want to watch me and not work on your budget, that's why. Is that good enough reason? I need to do another layer on this because it has to be darker, and I think another layer on that too. Okay, so I need to do another glazing layer on the inside here with the burnt umber. I'm going to use my 7, or my number 5, I mean. And this one I'm going to do wet on dry. And go in with my smaller one with the purple again. Purple texture. There we go. Okay, I really like that, so I'm going to dry it. I don't want to stick my hand in it when I'm working on this other one. This one's pretty well done. This one needs more color. Alright, so you can see the texture there in the middle, that flower. Right, and layer of burnt umber here. This one's in the shadows because the light's coming this way. Sort of, I guess. No, it's really actually, I guess the light's coming front on, technically. Because of, by the way, this shadow is, there's a window in front here. Okay, and go back with my, rinse that off so I don't forget. And go in with my small one with the magenta. Okay. And now I'm ready to work on the petals. Thanks, Kathy. Alright, now before I finish these petals, I think I should just fix up the background the way I want a little more. So, the ultramarine. Ultramarine deep. And some burnt umber. I just need to add some details, some shading to the background here, so don't want too much water in it, but you have to have enough so that it moves. Check my color with a piece of paper. I'm just going to check on the back of this. That's too much. Yeah, so I need to add, that's what I thought. Need to add some more ultramarine deep. Neutral it down to a gray here. A little wee bit more ultramarine. Okay. I need to. Uh-oh, Karen. Woohoo. Hey, Joan. No worries. Just working on continuing my portrait from the other day from my... Uh-oh, Dot. Why are you fed up? What's going on? Is Ustream... Oh, actually, I want my smallest one. Oh, no, Dot. Thanks, Karen. You can probably buy a new one for not much more than that, Dot.
Ooh, big water drop on the ferrule. Don't want that.
Oh, I see. Okay, okay, gotcha. Yeah. Okay. All right. Okie dokie. And then just along the bottom here. Oh, oh. Gotta watch that ferrule. Just got another drop on the ferrule. Okay. Now, just to finish the petals of the flowers. All right, so back to my Cad Yellow Deep. Actually, I think it's Cad Yellow. I've been saying Cad Yellow Deep, but I think it's my Cad Yellow Medium. And I need to add some of my permanent orange into it. I'm going to have to be careful, though, because this permanent orange is very strong. So I'm going to put some of that over there and then mix it in a little at a time. There, till I get a shade of orange darker here. There we go.
Yay, Jillian. Oh, goodness gracious. Yes, yes. See? Another reason I am very glad to be a renter. My fridge was messing up. They replaced it. Granted, they ruined at least $60 worth of food. Bye, Dee Dee. See ya. Enjoy your afternoon. So right now I'm just kind of adding veins and lines to the petals. It's not showing up quite the right color. Let me see if I can fix the saturation here. Oh, no, not quite. Now, it's a little closer. Still not showing up quite as orange. Anyway. It's a little better, I think. I have to see what's happening over here. Ooh. A little too much orange, Jean. So does anybody here watch America's Got Talent? My person won. Woohoo. Bye, Allie. Okay, CB. Do do do.
Thanks, Joan. Saran wrap transfer. Ooh. On stream?
Oh, I must have missed that. I don't remember a saran wrap transfer. That's obviously someone I missed. Would it have been Carol? I know I missed Carol TMT this week, and I haven't watched her recording yet. It's in my watch later list. Oh, paper napkin transfers. Oh, it's saran wrap, using them to iron on. Oh, I'm not sure. I didn't. I've seen people do it before on YouTube's, but haven't seen anyone stream it lately. Okay, maybe Jennifer Cracked Minis then? Did Jennifer Cracked Minis do it? Jennifer Cracked Minis streams late, and I don't always get to see hers.
Alright, so I'm just adding a smidge of burnt umber into my orange mixture here. Sorry I'm not talking much as I paint, but it's hard. And I'm not really doing a tutorial because I'm not quite proficient enough. And it's the first time I've done a grayscale. Start from a grayscale. So I don't consider this a tutorial as much as just like, here, watch me paint. This is how I do it. May not be right, but I'm learning. Thanks, May. Okay, so alright, now I just need to add the green, but I need to dry all this first. Well, I need to add something here. This, I can't quite figure out what this is supposed to be. It's a petal from, I don't know, maybe there's another flower in the vase in behind or something. It's kind of strange how it's just sticking out there, but anyway, it is what it is. So let's dry this, then I'll add the green stems and it will be done. Oops, sorry guys. Just testing my chat here. Oh, yeah, okay, it's working. Okay, now mix my green. Sap green. And I'll be adding, and I'll need some shading green, but sap green with a little bit of burnt umber in order to make it a little more olivey. Okay. And just a touch of burnt umber. And I mix a nice olive. All right. All right. Thank you, Joan. There we go. So that is finished. I'll put the date on it. I will not put my name on it because obviously it's not my art. And the date. Oh, why did it pick up the same one again? There we go. So it is September the 21st.
So 21/09/2020.
Oh my gosh, 2020. It's 2017. Yeesh. I just skipped through a few years there. All right. I was going to work on the glass frog, but I think I am going to say good afternoon. My voice is very tired today. I've got my doctor's appointment tomorrow morning, so I don't want to mess anything up. I'm going to go make some nice supper. Not sure what I'll make. I was going to make something with my ground beef, but it's wrecked now, so I can't see you. Anyway, thank you everyone for coming. If you watched, this is part 2. Started it on Monday, so let me save the recording. Yeah, I know I have some white spaces. I have to go in and maybe I'll fix that before I go. Let's see here. Not sure. That white is on purpose because that's the shine. I think some of it's something wrong with the paper dot from when I print it off. I don't know if something got on some of the paper or not, because that one won't cover. So I don't know what's wrong with this spot, but it won't cover over because I've tried. So, thank you everyone for watching.